Hi everyone, I'm here in Tasmania. It is cold, it is really cold, and I have my amazing heater going here. You can see it's very, very toasty warm, but I'm a bit nervous about going outside because it's going to be very frosty. Now, I'm staying at a place called Hadspen in Tasmania. The amazing show team for the ACF National Show got the whole the caravan. It's a caravan park. It's a holiday park. It's got cabins. They got that all set up so that exhibitors could come and stay here, which is so cool because when you come to a national show and you're traveling, like for me, it was a trip from Perth to Melbourne, from Melbourne to Launceston. It was, I think, we had to get up at 3:30 in the morning and we arrived here at 3:30 in the afternoon. So it's a big deal. It's a long way to come. It's a lot of travel. And the cats, it's a lot of travel for them too. And they did really well. I've got Herbert here. He is all set up in his little pens. I'm just going to show you them. There we go. So here's Herbert in his pens. He has two of the pop-up tents joined together. So he has two rooms, which is really good for him because he's got plenty of space. I've put him in the kitchen area because then he's on this vinyl flooring. It just makes it so much easier for cleanup if you need to clean up. I also had a towel. It's fallen down. I had a towel over here just in case he did spray that that was the place where the wall was, so that would catch that. But he's a good boy. Oh, the top's open. He's a good boy. He didn't even come out when the top's open. You can see that he was sleeping in his litter tray. He's got two litter trays. So I put a bed in one and he's been using that as a bed, and then he has another puffy over there to sleep on. He's got his food. He's got his water is in the other one in case he spills it. He's been a good boy. I'll just zip this up because I don't want him to get out. He hasn't tried. Here's his litter tray on the other side and his litter tray and his water. So he does tend to tip his water because he just smooches up to the sides of the pen. There he goes. He's very happy. And his water has got just a little bit of water in there, enough for him to drink, and I just keep topping it up throughout the day and night. And then his litter tray's in this side as well. It's got a sealed bottom so that if he tips over his water or his litter, it's all sealed up and doesn't make any mess. But with a stud cat, you do need to be aware that those side mesh panels, they can be a bit naughty and they can actually spray through them. So you need to be a bit careful about that where you've got a stud cat that sprays. Herbert generally doesn't spray. Herbert will just sometimes, when he goes to use the toilet, he'll get it up the side. So you've got to be careful about that. But he is really happy in there, very cozy. And it's been really cute because he's been really friendly. And I've had him out for cuddles and things. He's been out for grooming. I'll show you over here. It's my lovely accommodation. Over here, I have set up the table to groom him. Oh, chocolates for later. I've set up the table for his grooming. I've got everything here. And that will be, I'll get him out again tonight and give him another groom. I've got all the snacks and things. My friend Charlotte is about to arrive today. She's coming later today, so I'll see her come when she comes to the setup at the show hall, and then she's coming back to stay here with me in my cabin, and not with any of her cats, because Charlotte has a great big van that has been converted so that when she travels with her cats can stay in there, which is amazing. And I'm trying to talk Damien into getting a van for us as well, because that's the latest thing in Australia. It's really expensive to fly the cats. It cost me $1,400 to fly Herbert. Now I flew I flew business class because I upgraded with points, but my original ticket would have been, if I just flew economy, it probably would have been less than that. It probably would have been less than that to fly myself to Launceston compared to flying my cat to Launceston, which is crazy. So the thing in Australia at the moment is everybody's getting vans and they're converting them, and then they're taking their cats in their vans and setting them up in the back in cages and things. And I've shared a few photos of those on my Facebook page and Instagram of people's setups and what they're doing. But here's Herbert in his pop-up tents. He is very happy. We'll just give him you can see, and this is the thing, you get worried that your cats are not going to cope with the travel, but you can see my boy, and he's done this before, and he loves to go to shows. He loves the attention of shows. I don't know how he's going to go this weekend. I suspect there's going to be a lot of other British Shorthairs in the show, a lot of other blue British Shorthairs. I don't know that he's in contention, but he is a joy, an absolute joy to show, this cat. He is amazing. He really does behave beautifully, and he's happy. I had him out for grooming and he just sat on the table. He's a beautiful boy and he loves it. So I just bring him, and you know, he'll sit in his cage at the show. The public, we're hoping to get a huge amount of public in. There's been signs all over the city. And Charlotte's been on the radio twice, so I'm excited for how many people they get to come to the show. I'm hoping that all of Tasmania comes. And Herbert will be very happy to meet all of them. He doesn't mind. He loves meeting the public. He'll be happy to meet them. He'll be happy to smooch his cage and let them stick their fingers through and give him a touch. He's fine. He's one of those cats. A lot of exhibitors will put on "Don't touch me" on their cages. Please don't touch my cat, don't touch me, and they'll be upset about it. Whereas I'm the person that if I see people in front of his cage and I'm walking past, I'll say, give him a little pat. Because he loves it. He really does love it. Good boy, good boy. There we go. All right. Well, Herbert, I've got to go to set up. Charlotte's coming soon. You'll see Charlotte. You want to see Charlotte? You love Charlotte. Yes, you do. Okay, well, I'm going to go finish getting ready. The car's packed with some stuff. I'm setting up a stall at the show today for cat breeding for beginners, which is a little bit exciting. I'm going to have just information there for people in case anybody's thinking about breeding cats that comes along to the show, and I'd love to help them. So any questions about cat shows, any questions about traveling to a national show, any questions about Herbert, just put them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Okay, everybody, great to see you. Bye.